he scores!
That's hit deep into left, and that's out of here. Safe.
Starting off, number 25, Paris Bridges. Paris is a forward on the Lady Vikings basketball team and is the daughter of Glenn and Sonia Bridges from Murphy, Texas. Paris averaged 11 points and 7 rebounds per game for the Lady Vikings this season. Ms. Bridges is a psychology major who plans to attend a four-year university and eventually get her PhD in psychology. She hopes to eventually marry a wealthy, affluent man. Number 12, Sierra Contreras. Sierra is the point guard on the Lady Vikings basketball team and is the daughter of Alberto Contreras from Texas. Sierra averaged 8.5 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists per game for the Lady Vikings this season. Ms. Contreras, a design major, is undecided about her future plans, but counts Coach Jarvis's Nene dancing attempt as her favorite memory for the season, and we do expect a demonstration later. Next up, number 23, Elaine Herrera. Elaine is a shooting guard on the Lady Vikings basketball team and is the daughter of Elena and Joe Herrera from Midland, Texas. Elaine averaged 9 points per game for the Lady Vikings this season, is currently ranked second among the NJCAA Division I three-point shooters. Elaine is a criminal justice major who plans to attend a four-year university, continue playing basketball, graduate, and begin her career as a DEA agent. Her favorite Jefferson College basketball memory was meeting her new basketball sisters and coaches this season. Number 24, Shea Horton. Shea is a guard on the Lady Vikings basketball team and is the daughter of Stacy and Jonathan Carter from Akron, Ohio. Shea averaged 12 points and 4 rebounds per game for the Lady Vikings this season, with an 81% shooting percentage from the free throw line. Ms. Horton is a sport management major who plans to join the police academy in the near future. She counts teaching Coach Jarvis how to do the nene amongst her biggest accomplishments this season. Number 31, Allie Skiles. Allie is a forward on the Lady Vikings basketball team and is the daughter of James and Elizabeth Barton from Longdale, Missouri. Allie shot 61% from the field, 81% from the free throw line, and 100% from beyond the arc for the Lady Vikings this season. After graduating from Jefferson College, Ms. Skiles plans to attend Fontbonne or SIUE, graduate with a master's degree in occupational therapy. She lists Jalen Johnson's aggressive approach during the ICC game as one of her fondest memories of the season. Number 14, Callie Jo Smith. Callie is a guard forward on the Lady Vikings basketball team and is the daughter of Doug and Christy Smith of Rogersville, Missouri. Callie Jo averaged 7 points and 4 rebounds per game for the Lady Vikings this season. Callie is a physical education major who is still undecided regarding her future plans. She does know, however, that she will be greatly missed playing basketball with her sister Elaine. Number 22, Mariah Whittle. Mariah is a guard on the Lady Vikings basketball team and is the daughter of Helene and Donald Porter of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Mariah averaged 12 points and 4 rebounds per game for the Lady Vikings this season. Ms. Weddle is a psychology major who plans to attend a four-year university, further her education, and hopefully continue to play basketball. Watching Jalen fall during a game, bounce back up as if nothing happened, is Mariah's favorite memory this season? And last but not least, Miss Jalen Sylvie Wilkes. Jalen is the manager of the Lady Vikings basketball team and is the daughter of Terrence and Michelle Wilkes of Festus, Missouri. After graduating from Jefferson College, Ms. Wilkes plans to attend a four-year university and continue her education in athletic training. She will be particularly missed by Coach Shirley. Ladies and gentlemen, 2013-14 sophomores. Oh, Coach, it's time for you.
Good ceremony for 2013-14 sophomores for the Vikings. Good ceremony. This is their last home game. And I'm sure everyone's looking forward to seeing their coach do the nay-nay dance, whatever that is. Now it's time to honor America.
Good evening again. If I could ask everyone to please rise for the singing of the national anthem by Ms. Taylor Paddock.
Just turn it over there. Nice shot by the young lady at half court. Good way to start off this game here against Jefferson College Vikings and State Fair Roadrunners. So you get ready for the lineups now.
And now for our starting lineups for State Fair Community College. Number 11, Antoinette Taylor. Number 23, Mary Sims. Number 25, Tiffany Woods. Number 32, Asia Mosley. And number 35, Alicia Cooley.
There we have it, the away.
Head coach, Kevin Booker.
The away starting roster. Lineup, rather. And now we're ready for the Vikings.
And now for Jefferson College.
65 sophomores.
Sierra Gutierrez. Number 22, Mariah Wells. Number 24, Taylor. Number 25, Terry Stevens. And number 31, Allie Scott.
There you have it. We're starting on it for the Vikings. Sierra Contreras, Mariah Weddle, Shea Horton, Harris Bridges, and Allie Skiles. And we're getting ready here for the Joel Stringer Court in the Viking Field House. Still late February, but it's starting to feel nice outside. Well, we're here indoors. Minutes on the clock, 5 players on each side. We're ready for some basketball. Jump ball to State Fair. It's over to Taylor. Back to the point. Now the paint. Back up to the point. In the paint, and a layup just off the rim. Drive by Mosley is good for 2 points for an early lead. Pass from Horton to Bridges to Contreras. They're on the far side. Back to Contreras. Finds Bridges in the paint. And Skiles just misses. And now it's the other way. Turnover on the Roadrunners, and now Contreras leads the Vikings back the other way. Finds Bridges. Has a drive in. The layup just missed. Back the other way. There's Woods for the Roadrunners. All the way over to Sims. There's Taylor over to the far side for 3. Off the rim and away. Controlled by 24. That, of course, Shea Horton. Finds Contreras. Drives under the basket. And a nice layup there for 2 points. Yeah. There's number 25. Woods passed across. Far side. Almost picked off by Contreras. Still Roadrunner ball. Jump shot. Won't go. Now Woods again. There's a point that was pass over Taylor. Layup off the rim and away. There's Woods again, pass of 35. Cooley off the rim and away. So no points there for the Roadrunners, and Sierra Contreras leads the Vikings the other way. Currently tied. Pass to Bridges. Back to Contreras and a whistle blown. A foul on Asia Mosley. There's a hand check. The try was missed by Bridges, and now it's picked up by the Roadrunners. Here they come the other way. They set up shop. That's Sims, pass over. Finds Cooley in the paint and unguarded for 2 points. She'll take that shot any day. Here's Skiles with Bridges. Looking for her teammates. Finds 24. Horton. There's Skiles again. Back over to Horton. To the point. Over. Weddle with a 3. No good. There's Sims pass to Cooley in the paint. Shot is just short. And she gets her own rebound and puts it up for 2. 6-4, Roadrunners. Here comes Skiles. Guarded by Cooley, finds Bridges. Over to Horton, for a 3. So close, but no. Recovered by the Roadrunners. State Fair moves it up to Taylor. The paint, pass down. There's Mosley. Could get a shot in. And a nice try there by Antoinette Taylor for another 2 points. Horton looks up the court. Finds Bridges at the high key. Head off the rim, and not sure that was a pass or a shot. But it's turned over. Pass is almost too out the handle for Cooley there, but now the pass is picked off. They throw a short bobble. The Vikings have control of it. Here's Weddle. She draws a foul there actually off her layup drive. That was Cooley with the foul, the push. Of course, their first of the game. That's the second foul for State Fair. They have a 6-point lead. First shot, swish. Both teams make subs. Skiles coming out and Cooper coming in. 3 new State Fair players have entered the court, onto the court. Second shot here. And another good shot for Weddle. Pulls the Vikings within 4. Still a long way to go. But plenty of time. We're still very early in the first half. Fake shot there. The point by Taylor. A little bit back and forth. That's no good. Ball's out of bounds and still State Fair ball. Della Randall, L, and Banyard. Some of the players who just came off the sub. Here's Sims for a 3, and swish! 3-point is good. It's now 11-4. Bridges drives the paint and draws a foul. So Bridges will get her share of free throws now. Another foul for the State Fair team. 14:29 to go in the first half. First shot, good. She's got one more, as the ref shows her. She can make it 6-11. No good, but it's recovered by the Vikings. Here's Contreras. Cooper's pass. Cooper couldn't pick up the pass, and it's knocked out of bounds. Ruled Viking ball, and we get a sub here. Tiffany Woods coming in for State Fair. Horton to throw it in. She's got Weddle. Mariah Weddle. Already closely. A 2-point shot. No. Scramble the court. Jump ball. And that'll go for the Vikings. That's the first one. Next time it'll be for State Fair. So a good break there for the Vikings. They still have possession. There's Bridges at the top of the key. Finds Horton to Contreras. Sierra Contreras. Lost handle on the ball. She went for a layup. Slipped right out of her hand, and a bad break there for her and the Vikings. So no points gained out of that attack besides the one free throw. It's 5-11. And now a chance for State Fair to add to their lead. Mary Sims. In deep. There's Taylor in the paint. Tiffany Woods throws it up. And good for 2 points. Now Sierra Contreras with it. So Horton surveys her options. There's Bridges. Contreras back to Horton. Drives and layups up. No good. Recovered and whistle blown. And foul on Horton, her first of the game. And another sub. Jalen Johnson coming in, Horton going off. Comes Antoinette Taylor. The sophomores for the Roadrunners. Controlled by Woods. Over to the corner, shot off the backboard and in. It's Mary Sims, of course, one of the guards. Pass picked off there by number 3. That was, of course, Randall L. And somehow she was able to keep that in bounds, and that leads to another score for the Roadrunners. And timeout being called by the Vikings. Gotta make those passes firm. Gotta make them connect to your target. If not, that's what happens. A nice turnover. Adela Randall L. picked off that pass and had a great assist. This isn't the first time these two teams have met this year. They didn't meet to stay for a classic earlier last year, actually late last year, early in the season. But the last time these two teams met, State Fair wound up winning that by 30 points. It was away. But the Vikings have been very good when their games start after 6th. They're 5 for 7 out of the games played. Although not all of the games like that, one came at 5:30. And the other at a different time, of course. First ball passing up to Bridges near half court to Contreras. On her teammate Johnson. Here's Bridges to Weddle for a 3. And again, no good. There's Taylor, almost going out of bounds, gets it to her teammate up ahead. There's Taylor again. Back over to Taylor. Scott Cooley. Over to Banyard. That pass was touched by Weddle, but doesn't go out of the zone. Time is running down on the shot clock, but they did manage to get a shot off. Just not in the basket. We got Cooper here to throw it in for the Vikings. She'll go to Weddle. Over to Contreras. To Bridges. Drives into the elbow. There's Weddle to Cooper. Drives and she'll shoot. Rebound by Bridges and picks up the 2 points for the Vikings. Almost halfway done here in the first half. 7-17 so far. Vikings down by 10. There's a foul called. Cooley drew it, and she'll get her 2. Horton coming back in. And the call was on Weddle. First shot is good. Horton comes back in, and Weddle goes off after her first foul. And both free throws are good. There's Contreras. To Bridges, back to Contreras. There's Cooper alongside, finds Johnson. Running out of time on the shot clock. There's Horton. Drives and draws a foul. An arm bar. I think it's what the ref said, but a foul nonetheless. That was on Banyard. No three throws, but the shot clock is reset. Here's Cooper from the three. And it's good! That brings the Vikings within 9, halfway, almost in the first half. Just over 10:30 gone. Troyes almost picks that pass off, but John almost received by Randall. Tipped out of bounds by a Viking player. Weddle coming back in, and she subs in for Horton. Now it's Viking ball, it seems. So here's Cooper to Sierra Contreras. He's had a good year so far. Great numbers. Tries to get around her defense. Oh, she handed it right to number 11, that's Taylor. That was a turnover on Weddle. Handed it right to him, and that's a turnover that cost him another 2 points. 10-21. Whistle blown. And foul for Roadrunners. Second foul of the game for, I believe, number 14, Banyard. So again, Viking ball. And another turnover. And you can hear that from here. That's a foul, hand check. Or a block still. Illegal block on Cooper. You can hear the slap from up here. So another 2 free throws for the Roadrunners. So he gets set. Tiffany Woods is taking these, and she's just made her first. She's got another one. Tiana Jones comes in. Vikings are being buried here early. They need to focus if they want to stay in this game. They're down 23-10. So Mary Sims comes back in the game. Alicia Cooper comes out. There's Weddle over to Cooper in the paint all alone. Antoine Taylor just swats the ball right out of Horton's hands. It'll still be Vikings ball, but that's a good way to prevent any scoring. Ball almost goes out of the gymnasium, but the coach recovers it. There's Weddle in the paint. Backed up to the key. 2 points. It's good. So the Vikings finally end their scoreless streak here after several minutes. Shot a little bit off bounce by Taylor. And it's recovered by Horton. Over to Weddle. Weddle drives under the backboard and whistle. It'll be state fair ball. Sierra Contreras is being subbed back into the game. Johnson is out. A foul on Johnson. That's what draws her off the court. Mary Sims at the key, over to Taylor. No good. That shot's off and away. That's here. Contreras comes back for the Vikings. After the no from Horton. Contreras pass to Horton. Back to Contreras. There's Weddle. Tries to spin around her defense. And he draws a whistle. And pick. 22 blue. 22, of course. 32, I'm sorry. That's Asia Mosley. So 2 free throw shots here for Vikings. Bridges makes another one. She's the one taking them, of course. Adela Randall L coming back into the game. Is Mosley coming off. Second shot here for Bridges. And no, good. Bounced around a bit, but decided not to go in. And look at that, Horton with a steal. She's in all alone. Taking her time and an easy layup. Miscommunication at half court cost the Roadrunners there. But not much though. They're up by a good number. Here's Taylor, 4-2. No good. Contreras leads the Vikings with the ball here. Over to Horton for 3. Air ball. And now all alone is 25 in blue. Of course, Epiphany Woods, and she makes another easy layup. So they repaid that. 10-point difference still in the score. And a little over 7 minutes still to go. Rebound fumbled by the Vikings, and now break, partial break for Roadrunners, and another layup. That was Taylor. Vikings are falling behind here in the first half. And that pass is intercepted by Randall L. Carried up slowly, and back to Randall L. Whistle blown. And there was 20 blue on Tiana Jones, her first foul push, making it Viking ball. And a chance for them to get back within 10 here, as Bridges will attempt another 2 free throws. She's been good so far. Let's see what she can do here. First one is good. I can see both of these right now. Both are good. 17-27 now is the score. More subs coming in as Bridges comes off, Johnson comes on for the Vikings. Mary sends over to Taylor. Watch closely, and that pass is dropped, and Contreras passed up to Weddle. Couldn't get a lane for the basket. Contreras had it, lost it, got our pocket picked, and almost takes it right back. A bit of good hands and feet there by number 23, Mary Sims, for the Roadrunners. But Elastic goes out of bounds. And Viking ball here as Horton throws it into Weddle. That's my pass. She finds Cooper, 4-2. Off the rim and away. Whistle. And another foul. Let's see who it's on. That's on Epiphany Woods. That's her first to half. And the Roadrunners 8. Stay Fair doubles Jeffco's fouls right now. First one is good. And the second one just off the mark. So 1 for 2. That was Weddle. Good defense there by Contreras. Didn't get an intercept, but slows down the offense. There's Woods over to Taylor. A foul, or whistle. Excuse me. Taina Jones called again. That's a hold. Here's Horton. Over to Cooper. In the corner. Back up to Horton at the point. Contreras. Top of the key. To Weddle. Cooper to Horton to Contreras. And Horton missed her shot there. And almost falling there was Woods. She maintains control of her feet, but missed the shot. Almost rebounded back in by Horton, but Contreras has the ball now and leads the Vikings once again. Here's Horton to Cooper. And Contreras for a 3. No good. And a rebound there by Woods. And it's up here. So Taylor. Over to Cooley. And Jones. There's back to Jones. That shot is good. And now 11-point lead for State Fair. So that's a good job there to keep the ball in her own possession. Contreras looks for a teammate. She finds Horton. And now Weddle to Contreras. Try a quick pass back to Weddle, but no good. It's picked off. And back the other way. The Roadrunners. Mary Sims had a pass into Cooler, and it's good for 2. There's Mariah Weddle along the strong side. Shot. Off the rebound. Rebound controlled. Stay fair, and spinning away from Contreras was Taylor, and she draws a foul. Push foul call on Contreras, her first of the game. 2 free throws for Antoinette Taylor here. Taylor, one of the many sophomores on her team. In fact, there's only 2 freshmen this year. Excuse me, 3 freshmen. One of them is injured at the time. Both teams happen to be without 3 of their players. There's another free throw is good. There's Horton. Contreras at half court. Pressured heavily by Taylor. Sarah Contreras. Screen by Cooper. Contreras has control again. And it's just short, that shot. So we're back the other way here. Shot is good by Cooler. He's had some points in this half, and he keeps up a good streak. There's Contreras again. Works into Cooper. There's Horton at the key. Drives in. And Contreras all alone. Unable to make that shot, but recovered by Johnson for the Vikings. So Contreras has another chance. She passes it to Bridges. Hits the rim with that layup. And tries to hook and makes it. A good shot there. 20-35 now. Late here in the first half. Here's Mary Sims. Contreras picks it up. So turnover. I say fair. Here's Bridges. Oh, that pass too hot to handle. It's out of bounds. Both teams making changes here. Mosley coming in for State Fair. Skiles and Starkey coming in for Jeffco. Skiles and Starkey, actually 2 players who played against each other in high school. Now on the same team here in college. There's Mary Sims at the key. The 3-throw attempt is just short by Banyard. And here's Horton. She walks the ball to half court. Skiles given direction there by her coach. There's Cooper all alone for 3, and swish! There's a fancy 3 for the Vikings. Boy, they need that right now. They need a lot more of it. There's Mary Sims at the top of the key, at the free throw line. Shot is off the rebound and away. Mary Sims has it again. And down to Mosley. Just over Cooper's head in that pass, and Randall L. draws a foul. Another foul. That's on Cooper. 2 free throw shots here. Another good free throw attempt by State Fair. Almost down to a minute now in the first half. And Jeffco really needs to rally after this. There's this final minute here. They're down by quite a margin. There's Cooper for 2. No good. That was Mary Sims. Over to Randall L. Rebound, controlled by State Fair. They pull that off the ground, and we're back to point. There's Sims. To Banyard. All alone for 2, and it's good. 39-23. 24 to go here in the first half. And counting, I should say. Here's Havana Starkey. It's over to Cooper. Cooper lost control of the ball. Knocked out of her hands. Here's Bridges under the basket. That shot was just short. Less than 5 seconds to go. And no good. The shot off the rim. And the buzzer sounds ending the first half. These teams will get in the locker room, and Jeffco really needs to rally after the first half. And we'll see you then. 39-23, the final score after the first half. 3 minutes are on the clock for the second half. It's State Fair ball. And they lead 39-23, excuse me. The fouls reset after the half. So they're back 0-0, but the players' fouls do not. As everyone who watches basketball knows. And an early 2-point shot for State Fair. First here, Contreras for the Vikings. The Bridges. Oh, almost picked off, and now it is by Taylor. And the Roadrunners have a 4-point gain here early, within about 30 seconds of the half. So, not the start the Vikings were looking for, of course. They need to change that fast. Here's Buttle to Contreras. And the shot is rebounded away, out of bounds. Well, Viking ball though. So good fight there for the rebound. 3 very important keys to basketball. And Horton in the paint. Yes, 2 points off that layup. Here's Sims. Over to Taylor. Drives and shoots. But no good. Rebound. Roadrunners, and they score off that. So Contreras with the ball here. Guarded by Taylor. Spins away. Picked up another defense at Sims. There's Trooper. There's Waddle at the key to Bridges. Spins and shoots and scores. Not only an alliteration. The Vikings are back within 20, barely. And they're pushed away. They're back at the 20. 47-27. The shot is no good, and now the Roadrunners rush the other way. Here's Cooley, and hands it right to Cooper. And Contreras leads it back the other way. They have numbers in the zone, but that shot is blocked expertly by Woods. Her ball handling not so well, but they're in quite a position to have a few of those right now. So pass to Mosley, to Taylor. Drives onto the basket and puts 2 up on the board for her team. Here's Horton. Over to Weddle. Lines up a pass to Contreras in the paint. Over to Bridges. Yes, 2 points for the Vikings. And timeout called. The full timeout being used by head coach Steve Jarvis early here in the first half. Second half, excuse me. We're a bit past that. Vikings are down by 20. 16:40 to go in the second half. As mentioned earlier in the first half, the Vikings are without 2 of their players due to injuries. I believe Jimmy Stringy is no longer with the team, but Alenia Herrera, number 23 for the Vikings, and Callie Jo Smith, both are out with injuries, and that's affecting the Vikings for sure. 2 sophomores for the team. As far as State Fair goes, Aaron Booth and Nikki House, numbers 12 and 21 for State Fair, are also out with injuries. Aaron Booth, one of the point guards, and Nikki House is one of the guards. Also one of the sophomores on, or the many sophomores on State Fair's roster. The timeout has expired at Jeffco, and State Fair ready to get back at it again. And the buzzer goes off a second time, as it usually does. So Mosley actually plays it on to Sims. There's Mosley against, now to Cooley. Pass picked off, and to Bridges. Contreras. Over to Cooper. To Horton at the key. Drives. Pass picked off. Could have shot that, but didn't. And it's up to Sims. Here, deep in her offensive zone. Here's Taylor. Drives. And pass to Mosley. That was for a 2-point shot. That was no good. Drive and whistle. And she'll get it. And it's Horton who shot it. She made it, and she'll get a free throw. That was Anthony Woods with a foul. I believe it's her third. 3 subs coming in for State Fair. Horton for the free throw. No good. Here's Sims. To Taylor. She drives, makes a layup, and is rewarded with another free throw. So the score stays 20 points apart. 51-31. The free throw is good. And State Fair ever more extends their lead. There's Horton with the drive. Draws the foul. And 2 free throws for her hard work. The foul's on Randall L. The free throw is good. She has 1 more. Here's Horton. Passing over to Contreras as she moves into Bridges for a drive. No, fouled. As you would hope, as that shot was nowhere near, but a holding foul on Tiana Jones. After a recent interview with Vanna Starkey had with over JCTV, they asked what Jeff could need to do to improve their game, their basketball game. And they said you need to start playing their game, play it hard. And you can really tell there's been an improvement since that day. The Vikings have had their longest winning streak this season. And it's been fairly recent, been 3. It's not really long, but it's been better than their games have been playing recently. Yeah, that streak was broken last home game as a double dribble was called. But the Vikings have a chance here to close out their home season with a win tonight, but they really need to pick it up for that. Contreras has control. Over to Johnson. Back to Horton. He drives and scores 2 points. Vikings home score so far is 3-7, the record at home. They can close out 4-7 to win, but they need more plays like that. Overall, they're 7-17. And only 1-7 in their region. Cooper is called on a foul there. Another foul for her. She needs to control that foul number. Can't let it get too high. That's when Taylor makes the free throw. She has 1 more. Cooper is subbed out. Foul so far in the half. 3-2. 3 for State Fair, 2 for the Vikings. And Horton just mishandled that pass. And Taylor back at another layup, adding another 2 for the Roadrunners. Contreras, ball rings around the inside of the rim for a bit. but does eventually go in. Vikings are cutting into a deficit though, not making a big deficit, but they're still down by a lot. And another 2 points for State Fair as Epiphany Woods, 25 for blue, adds to their score. Block foul called on Randall L. as Horton drove pretty far out from the basket, but nonetheless draws a foul. That'll be the second foul of the game for Randall L. So here's Horton at the free throw line. First one is good, bringing the Vikings within 17. Cooper coming back in, replacing Bridges. State Fair will get to make a change. Cooler comes in. Randall Ella goes off. Horton with another good free throw. Confident with that shot. He's been a good offensive producer this game. There's a shot and a foul. 2 free throws. I believe that was on Contreras. And it was. That's her second of the game. A hold, it looked like, was the call. And another free throw for State Fair. They've been on fire in that department so far. As another one is in. Here, this is Epiphany Woods shooting. Second shot is good. There's Takia Cooper over to Horton. Shea Horton. There's Contreras moving into speed. Oh, Metal could not save it. She tried, but that pass is just too hot to handle. Turnover. It's State Fair ball. And sub. We called in. It's Bridges replacing Weddle. Three is no good. Rebound controlled. Well, whistle blown as soon as it was touched. It's Viking ball. And here's Horton. A nice shot there by Cooper. Drawing the Vikings ever closer to State Fair, but they just cannot seem to get within reach. A foul and 1 for State Fair. They made the shot and they'll get a free throw. That's Contreras' third foul. She has a brief discussion with the ref. Shot is good. Bring State Fair score to 62. That pass was picked off. Horton was in there, but Taylor got the ball. And the pass also almost picked off, but it goes out of bounds. And there's a foul on the play. It appears to be on State Fair. Yes. Mosley of State Fair. The sub horn goes, and we're ready to get back under play here. as State Fair makes all the necessary changes. And they finally do. Cooper throws it in to Weddle. There's the Horton. Pressured by Taylor at State Fair. Long throw to Johnson. Couldn't get a shot on net. And here comes State Fair. Here's Taylor. Over to Woods for a layup. And 64-44. Lucia Skiles coming in for the Vikings off that sub. It's currently a Viking ball as they have a throw-in and they're attacking zone. Mariah Weddle handles the pass to Cooper for two, and it's good for 2 points. 46-64. About halfway through the second half. The Vikings finding themselves down here still. That's been the story all night. Taylor drives, draws a foul, and makes the layup. It's 66. So a foul on Bridges, her first of the game. So Taylor will have another free throw attempt. She makes it. And State Fair has just been very magnificent so far tonight in that regard. Very few they've missed. Well, almost mishandled there by Weddle, but Horton now has control. Finds Bridges in the key. Over to Horton for three. And no good. Rebound for State Fair. There's Taylor. Coming in fast. And a two-pointer from the elbow. Picked up by Taylor. Vikings finally get a rebound. They get a break there. Just past the 10-minute mark. The Vikings wishing they were closer in the scoreboard. Just have not been able to pull within a close game. But almost lost it, finally does. But a whistle on the play. As Antoine Taylor had a foul. Her first of the game was a hold. So 2 free throws for Weddle. First one, good. She gets one more. The score differential is back again at 20. And it will be 19 with that shot. 48-67 as Weddle makes both free throws. There's Mary Sims. And that shot is good. That was Cooler. Another 2 points for her. Drive by Horton, she finds an open lane, and there's an easy layup for her. Vikings now at the 50 mark. And Cooler again with more points for her own side. Last time these two teams met, the final score was 82-52 in favor of State Fair. The Vikings are close to already getting past that mark, but State Fair being close to their old score. Vikings need to button it down defensively and pick it up offensively. And a foul is drawn. Yes, Epiphany Woods picks up another foul. Her third of the game. And that shot by Weddle is good. Contreras is coming back on the court. Scouse has gone off again. But people need subs now and then. And that shot, easy as that for Weddle. 52-71. Contreras almost picks that pass off, but State Fair maintains control. 2 points off that shot. That was another good shot by State Fair. They've been on fire, and in all departments, really. A nice shot there by Bridges. Another 2 points for her. There's Cooler all alone. And for another easy jump shot. They're going back and forth. It's 54-75. Vikings still looking for a way to get back into this game. Here's Horton. Jump ball. That's the beginning of a new half, so it'll be Viking ball. Johnson coming in, Cooper coming off. Contreras to throw it in for the Vikings. And here it is. Pass picked off by Woods. Stumbles a bit, and Horton back to play defense, but the whistle was blown before the shot was taken. The ref waves off the 2 points. A violation on Horton. That's her second foul of the game. Once again, no free throws on this play. From the three, no good. Jeff Cobalt. Randall L. drew a foul there. That's her third of the game. Close to foul trouble. That's State Fair's ninth foul of the game. Half, really. And 2 shots for Contreras. First one is good. And there's the familiar 20 differential mark in the score. Vikings have not been able to get much closer than this. Both shots are good. And here's Taylor weaving around Vikings defense, but picked up by Horton off the rebound. No points there. Contreras looks ahead. Finds Bridges. Up for a hook, and yes, it's in. And full timeout called by the Vikings. Now score now 58-75. Still no timeouts have been called this entire game by State Fair, all by Vikings. There haven't been that many. Vikings have finished their timeout, and we're ready to get back underway. 7:02 to go in the second half. Vikings down 75-58. It's State Fair ball. Whistle at half court. And it's Viking ball after that violation. There's Bridges. And with Cooler, she beats her defensive player and gets 60-75. 15 points now. That was shot off the backboard, and the rebound by State Fair goes in. You gotta control those rebounds if you want to stay in this game. Vikings have not done a really good job of that so far. Here's Bridges. So Horton. Near half court. Moving closer to the three-point line. Screen by Bridges. And now she has it and shoots just off the rim. Rebound again, controlled by State Fair, but a blatant turnover there. Here's Contreras for a three. That hits off the back part of the rim. Rebound by State Fair. And here they come for a layup. Swatted right out there by Contreras, and now she's on a break. Layup is good. Great move there by Contreras. Really good effort out there. Gotta admire it. And players work as hard as she does. Not to say none of the other players don't work as hard. Of course. That pass is over the heads of everybody and out of bounds. So turnover for State Fair, and Takia Cooper coming back in for the Vikings, and Jalen Johnson going out. 5:33 to go, second half. Vikings down by 15. It's an improvement, but not enough. Horton pressured at half by Sims. Drives into the paint, finds Contreras at the point, almost turns it over. Great defensive play to recover that ball. That was Bridges who recovered it, and even drew a foul. And Mary Sims drew a foul, or had a foul called on her. That's her second in the game. 2 free throws here. Very important free throws, I might add. First one, no good. Much too hard. Gordon calling for some change in positions. As Bridges is ready for her second shot. And that will skim off the rim, and Antoinette Taylor has control. Past half court. Gordon on her. Guards her. And I believe a carrying violation. Actually, the foul's on Cooley. Never mind. That's her second of the game, though, and 10th of the half for the State Fair team. Here's Weddle, and a good drive for 2 points. Vikings only down by 13. Whistle. And the first timeout called by State Fair at 4:39 to go. Any time is good for a comeback. This would definitely be the time. The Vikings have plenty of time to get caught up on the scoreboard if they can just maintain the rebounds, stay controlling the fouls. and of course hit their shots and make them. Very key parts of the game. Timeout has expired. Refs go over to Viking bench to break them up from the timeout. They go for a break, and they're ready to go. Second buzzer goes off, and we're ready. Antoinette Taylor to throw it in for State Fair. She does. Here's Lamp dismissed, and Horton controls that rebound. That's one of the ways that need to get back on top. They're doing a good job of that of late. And Weddle drives towards the basket. Just missed Cooper for the rebound and scores 2 for the Vikings. It's 11 points now. Vikings looking very good here late in the second half. That pass way too out to handle for Cooley. Sorry. Mispronunciation of the name. Try not to do that. Nonetheless, it's a turnover and it's Viking ball. Here's Contreras. Guarded by Taylor. That shot was not that close, but she picks off a pass and tried to keep it in, but could not. Maybe half a step out. So a good second effort, but it's State Fair ball. Antoinette Taylor here, pressured by Contreras. And had her pocket picked by Contreras, and she's off to the races here. Drives, no foul called, but the layup is good. 2 points. There's Antoinette Taylor, back the other way. Shot is up, and rebound for State Fair. Missed again, and Cooper. Just said the Vikings don't get burned on that play. Now Horton calmly passes it to Coop. That's Contreras. Cooper down deep in the corner, actually. Now in the paint. Contreras still up near half court. Screen was set, won't be used. Turnover, whistle though. And free throws, it looks like it'll be awarded. Weddle's third foul of the game. With 3:01 to go in the second half. Vikings now down by 9 points. But it'll be 10 after that free throw. Once again, State Fair continues to be strong in the free throw line. Shot is up, and another free throw. Three-pointer is good by Contreras. That brings the Vikings within 8. And that really revives the bench of the Vikings side. Timeout called though. 2:45 to go here in the second half. Vikings down now by 8. They've been down by 20 most of the game. Timeout has expired. They go by so fast. The timeout is over, and the team must return to the court. It's State Fair ball after that three-pointer by Contreras. And she's been good at that all year. And continues to have good numbers. Here's Antoinette Taylor. The point guard. Well, we have from there, almost a back half-court violation. 2 Vikings are around her, but they still managed to get the pass off. Picked off by Bridges. Here's Horton. She surveys the court. Finds Contreras. Some pressure there by Banyard. Not much. Contreras drives, finds Horton in the corner. Lost it and got it right back. For three. No. Hit the rim. Still controlled and travel. We just took a step too many. Very bad break there for the Vikings. That really could have brought them close. The clock has begun to count down again as the play is back on. And that's one on Taylor. Number 11 for their State Fair. The drive, that's cut off. Good defense by Horton. There's Woods. Almost had her pocket picked. And Horton muscling for the ball. It's knocked out of bounds and ruled State Fair ball still. It's 1:44 to go in the second half. Vikings still down by 8. Not as close as they'd like to be, but still better than 20 away. The ball out the dribble hits Horton's foot, still controlled by State Fair. And the shot clock expires as the shot went up in the, right before it went up in the air. So no points there. Lucky break for the Vikings. And Horton appears to be bleeding on her hand. Hope she's all right. Or she's a tough girl. The blood seems to be clear. The court seems to be clear of blood, I should say. So no cleanup really. Here's Contreras. Pressured lightly by Taylor. Picked up by more defense. Here's Weddle to Cooper. Drives in. Layup is good. Vikings pulling ever closer now. Down by 6. And that pass on the play is picked up by the Vikings, but immediately it's turned back over. They do not need that right now. They're down to a minute to go here. And it's still down by 6. They could have used that. Stay fair. As Taylor at the corner drives, finds Cooley. To the point. For 3. No. Rebound for the Vikings. Heavy pressure. Timeout called by the Vikings. Half timeout. Horton will be free to come back in as soon as it's over. 42.5 seconds to go in the second half. This has turned to a very exciting game here in the final moments of this basketball game. And the timeout has expired. Cooper will be throwing it in here for the Vikings. She has Horton. And they look to move up the court fast. They're running out of time. There's Weddle. Finds Bridges. To Cooper for 3. No, good. That's off the rim, and Contreras with a rebound. 20 seconds to go. Vikings down by 4. And another timeout called by Jeff Coe, who has really got the crowd into this game now. They're on the edge of their seat practically. At least what's there of the crowd. Not many of them are here. 20.7 seconds on the clock. The Vikings still need a miracle here. Not impossible, but still pretty tough. This will be a very arduous task for them to complete. If that's the right word. Throw in for State Fair. It's Mosley. Clock back underway. Very high amount of pressure from Contreras, but too much. She draws a foul almost immediately. Timeout being called. Plans to be called, I think, by Jeffco. We're just giving a signal to this player. Contreras now in foul trouble late in this game. That's her fourth. 2 free throws. They're for Mary Sims. And it's in. Vikings are now 5 points behind. It's 75-80. Second one is not good. Horton failed to get the rebound. She tried. Could not. There's Taylor from the point. They're playing keep away right now. Whistle. And some more free throws for State Fair. Horton, her third foul of the game. Late here. 11.7 seconds to go. And this could put the Vikings away here. That pretty much does it. They're 6 points behind now. Barring a miracle, it is. Off the rim and away. Horton has control. To Contreras. And it's good. 4-2. And immediately a foul. And Contreras has fouled out of the game with her fifth. She's applauded as she goes to the bench. Not much she can do more. Not much more she can do anyways with 6.5 to go. Vikings still would not be close enough to tie this game up. Jalen Johnson will come in her place. Vikings calling, Coach Steve Jarvis is calling for rebounds as soon as the shots been taken. First one is in, pushing State Fair back to another 82-point game against Jeffco. But it's not a runaway this time. And another free throw is good, and that's been good all night for them. There's Horton. Off the buzzer beater, 2 points. Or too little, too late. Final score here at Joe Ellis Stringer Court, 83-79. State Fair takes it over the Vikings for an interesting comeback, but not quite enough for a victory for the Vikings. That puts them at not a good record over the course of the year. They're 7-18. They have one more game coming up this season. It's at Moberly in Moberly, Missouri. That'll be over the weekend. Until next time, folks, I'm Jordan Freeman here at the Fieldhouse in Jefferson College. Have a good night.